What's happening, Wrestling Nation? Coach Kennelly coming here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the power of words, the stuff that come out of our mouth. The power of words is what started this channel. It was for me giving messages to the team, giving them verbal feedback to their matches, giving them visual feedback to their matches. I wanted them to have access to that, something that I didn't have as an athlete I wanted to show to my team. My words started to grow, and there was points where I wanted to keep going with this channel, and points where I wanted to give up, and points in my career as an athlete and a coach channel and my relationship where words made a huge difference. Words can build you up or they can destroy you. So that's something I had to learn the hard way. I'm very good with my words, and I was hater of the year at one point in college. I could tear you apart to the bone, read you to filth if I felt like it, and make you hate your life. Once I realized that power and didn't want to use it for evil anymore, I started using those words to build people up, which is a lot harder to do, but it's a lot more beneficial, and it gives you a lot more joy in the long end. So I went back to think the stuff that built me up. And as an athlete, I remember distinct moments. There's a guy named Albert White who was the best wrestler I've seen at this point from Chicago St. Rita. And I remember I was warming up, super nervous, downstate. It's the big assembly hall in Champaign. And he just comes up to me and said, "You got this, dog. You know, we're from Chicago." And gave me a dab. And that, I wrestled lights out, and I had the best match of my life after that point because I felt so gassed up in just a small moment. He probably never even knows that happened, doesn't remember the situation, but it meant the most for me. So you never know what your words are going to do to somebody, so why not use them to build up, help people out with your words whenever is possible. I also remember some teammates that were both state finalists, Kernance and Weiner, and when they started telling me like, "Hey, you could beat this kid, we've seen you do it," once people know that you're valid at something, you could put in the work, it means so much more. And the same thing, they gave me the WTF, the white trash factor as they called it, and I just was almost unbeatable at this point. I think back to Ben Askren, his message to the Fargo troops when he was fighting for his life was just a scrap fight in battles. Anytime I'm ever on the mat again, those are the three principles I go. I can always do those things, and I do want to honor Ben when I do those because he taught me a ton on the wrestling mat and a ton on life in general. You see I got his disc in the back, live free, be happy. Now as a coach, when I learned about 3-to-1 coaching, 3 positive things for every negative thing. As a coach, we correct a lot. Get your head up, run your feet, lock your hands, do this, do that. By the end of the day, the kid might say like, "Man, I did everything wrong. Coach thinks I suck." When you just be like, "Hey, little Bill, if you keep your head up and you move your feet a little more, that'll make finishing your takedown easier and you'll score more points." Instantly, that's a little thing. You have to add an extra couple words. You have to spice it up a little bit. You got to be the salesman here, but it gets that kid to understand I'm not just, my head needs to be up, but it's for a purpose, to make it easier to finish a takedown, to score me more points. Not just get your head up, get your head up, get your head up because coach says so. Put a little backing up in it, that'll help a lot. And I also remember when I was at a coaching clinic, when Coach Spates came out to me and he pulled me to a side after, I was late fooling around, maybe do some push-ups, but told me I had some really skills in this thing. And I've always took that little nugget and went on it because when somebody who's went at the highest level gives you a key to that, then it means the world. I've seen people do it to Jalen his whole career. They went up to him like, "Hey, you're that guy, you got the one," and it really means a lot. And I've always encouraged him to go forward when he sees that in people. Don't lie, don't be dishonest to people. When you do see that person, you feel you can give into them, gas them up. And everybody's got something good you can highlight. And also just people that helped me with this channel. I was getting considered, I'm trying to make a video every day for a year, and it was getting hard. I'm running out of content, and just running into Crystal and Russ the other day at a party for a few minutes talking about this channel helped me to produce a whole bunch more stuff, get me started. I ran into a fella, James, at the Parkside Whitewater Duel. He said he's seen some stuff on the channel, really gassed me up. When I was at an open mat at Reds, I landed to Lionel, and he's similar things. So I realized these videos are reaching people, they're helping people. The comments on these channels help me and help me to refine my thing. And I did want to make better videos, and I wanted to make them more dialed up and go, but at this point, I just had to go because I know it doesn't need to be perfect. I'll learn as I go. I'm getting reps, and I want to put quality things out on there that I'm proud of. I know I could do a lot of controversial, shock jock things, and maybe on another life I will, but right now I just want this channel to be wholesome, pure, help people out with grappling and wrestling, and help myself out along the way selfishly and document the process. So thank you for watching. You could be anywhere in the world right now. Know your words are very powerful. You could use them to build or destroy. There's a reason I have spell highlighted in spelling, because our words can cast spells. Use them wisely, create powerful spells, be the wizard. Thanks for watching. Peace and much love to you.